Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dice Gotcha episode. Today is part 3 of our series of watching all of Fate for the first time, most of us at the very least.
Okay, wait.
What the
Not all of Fate,
fuck
all
was
of
this
mainline
movie?
Fate.
What?
What the yeah, no, okay.
Hello
What
there,
the
I'm DeadFun.
Hi, I'm Yuri, and I'm once again saying, what the fuck was this movie? Especially
I'm
movie.
Isiah.
That's right, sure.
And
Yeah,
yeah, this. Okay, I'll be honest. I actually quite liked these movies. I thought they were pretty
Oh no,
good.
I like them too. It's just
That second movie, that second movie was
So before anyone says in the comments, yes, we did say something funny in the first Fate episode.
A thing that I got mad over.
Yeah, and you know what? I
God.
still think it could happen. You know what? The Tosaka X Sakura. I'm just saying. I think there's something
Listen,
there.
wait, listen, you know what they say, keep
Okay,
the
no, no,
Okay,
no,
dream
first of all,
within.
it's anime, so it's not off the table. Second off, it's Fate. Third of all, we already know incest exists in this universe, so like, eh.
Okay, no. Wait. Are you about to bring up Shinji and Sakura? Because I will tell you. Wait. Are you?
I just said incest
you
exists
are.
in this world. I wasn't gonna go into specifics.
Okay, give me examples.
I don't want to.
Historical figures?
Oh, this is true. Historical figures.
To my knowledge,
Flash, why are you
that
accepting
only
this point? Incest is canon in real life. That doesn't make it fine.
I'm aware, and I brought this up in past episodes about Autoria, which was non-consensual, by the way. Same thing with Shinji and Sakura.
Who the fuck is
So
Artoria?
your points are Artoria, Pendragon,
I
Who?
don't. Huh?
Saber.
Saber's name.
Oh, wait, that's her
my
name?
God.
Oh
I
my
for-
god.
Oh my God,
I keep on
bro.
forgetting. No. I keep on forgetting that's their name.
When did this ever? Wait, when did
it?
when did I don't remember this?
I address her by name all the time.
So here comes the thing. I don't think
Do
we
y'all
were
just
told.
not-
I don't think we were told this, but I know this because of reasons.
Okay, that was
I don't like how you
Vegas.
say
one.
reasons.
Anyways, so these 3 movies were pretty good.
Wait.
What? Okay, what is it?
Okay, wait. Like I've done trivia at the beginning of each of these every time.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
I have trivia. Okay, so Saber Alter. Who wants fun facts about her?
I
don't
So
care
the
if you
fights,
want
so
to.
the fights were pretty good in this movie. I can't even lie.
So okay, no. I need to do this. So okay, normal Saber first like home cooked meals, while Saber Alter, Altoria, if you will, she first fast food like Burger King and stuff. So like fans of the show have given her the title Burger King. It's kind of funny.
So like, are we gonna explain the movie or just go over things we like?
I thought that was a fun fact, Isiah.
We never have
We have-
anything. We just do whatever.
Okay, well, anyways, these 3 movies were good. I will say, out of the 3, this was definitely the raunchiest and most explicit out of the 3 we've watched.
I'm gonna be wrong.
Like, if the same people that made Heaven's Feel did Fate Stay Night, like the first series, that scene where they were like giving their magical circus that was meant to be a sex scene would have just been a sex scene. Like it
Yeah,
just would
no.
have.
Yeah, no, that
Okay,
would
then
have.
let me comment on this. Say, like, I also sort of, like, lead into my general opinions with the movie. So, like, first to, like, comment on that. My biggest problem will be Fate does a ton of bullshit that, like, does not make a good story, but they basically hand-wave it via saying, like, oh, well, you see, it's lore. You just don't know the lore, man. You gotta know the lore. So, like, canonically, like, I guess it can make some sort of sense that, like, I don't think you all know this, but, like, do you know that fucking, you know the old dude Zoken?
Oh,
You
yes.
know that dude?
The one
Yeah.
that did like the first Holy Grail War or something like that and lived
Grandpa,
for like
shit like that.
yeah.
So basically that dude ended up putting like lust worms into like Sakura to like, let me just read this from the wiki.
Yeah, they explained it.
When put into a female,
She's-
they like
she-
take mental energy via sexual stimulation in the nervous system. Now,
Yeah,
like,
and she gave birth to all those worms down there. By the way, you know
What?
that,
Hey,
they're
what
full of
the
worms.
fuck?
Huh?
What the fuck are we like?
yeah, like, so basically,
Wait, okay,
well,
what did you think that was for? I thought he was like, that's
No,
gonna be
no, no.
hilarious.
No,
You thought he just thought it was funny?
No. I never said it would be funny. I never said any of this. I just said, what the fuck?
No, Flash, that was not even like close to like Flash's comment, but like so basically you can like as I said, you can explain this as like, oh well, it's like in the lore, it makes sense in the Matous estates, I guess. But like did it really have to exist? Did they really have to have this be put into the story?
No.
We could have just said that he, as a what the fuck do they call it, a magi or whatever, as a magic
Mage.
user, he found a technique that allowed him to.
Cultivate worm.
Yeah, I feel like we could have done this and it would have been fine.
Just wait until Fate Zero.
I know I've
Jesus.
seen Fate Zero. I don't think it like.
So here comes the thing.
I'm not saying wait.
I
give me a
don't
second.
know a lot about Fate. I've never seen Fate Zero, but I've seen the writing. I've seen Geno the Butcher's writing. I've watched Gaim before. I know his writing.
I don't know a ton with Fate Zero. I haven't seen Fate Zero. I don't. What flash you're trying to say?
Fuck you.
Just
You're
like
a
I don't
dick.
know.
When
Like
I say when I say just wait until Fate Zero, that's not me saying, oh, the Lord's gonna explain it all the way. It gets worse. It gets like
Oh my
way
fucking
worse.
god. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
basically.
either way,
Yeah.
So like
I
that's why I think this movie once more has like a ton of good like character moments. I think that there's like if you're into this because you like the characters, I think there's like a ton of stuff here to feast on. But like especially by the third movie, it feels like this film and like Fate overall is so bogged down in its lore. And there's gonna be like a couple
Right.
more examples that I say, but like it does bring it down a couple points to me on like
Okay.
the like 1 to 10 scale.
I think that Shiro and Kirei, their interactions were so funny. Like he thought
They
Shiro
were.
looked stupid. He thought Shiro looked stupid climbing up the wall, so he decided to
Yeah,
throw him
yeah.
through a window. Like
yeah, that was fun.
that's funny.
Okay, I'll say this. I didn't really have an issue with the lore stuff going into these movies. Like I just thought these movies are really solid. Also, I just find it kind of weird cuz like for this in the sense of like so in Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works, right? They're different, but you can see like where we like diverged, right? You can see like the first beginning half is more or less the same, and then by the second half it's kind of like okay, I see where we diverged off. We just killed off half the fucking cast like within the first 20 minutes of this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Like
I'll be honest. Like it's so it's funny. I'll be honest. It was kind of funny seeing fucking Caster just get dog walked like that. A little bit funny to me.
yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Okay, wait,
Assassin just like giving birth from his chest out of nowhere. I was genuinely in my seat like what the fuck? Like but I do have to give okay, I'm giving it credit for this, but I think this was not a good idea, but I appreciated it. I like how we didn't have to watch the whole Shiro dying scene again.
Oh,
Because I'll be real, I was dreading watching these movies because I was dreading watching the first part of the series again. And I was like, I can't. I've seen it 2 times. I don't need to see it again. But they just kind of do it in flashes, like kind of as like an intro, which is great for me who's seen the first two. But I feel like if you haven't seen any Fate and you're just watching this movie trilogy, you'll
then why
get
are you
really
watching it,
confused.
man?
No way, hold up. I'm gonna
What you
piggyback
what
on
you
Cal's point.
huh?
I'm gonna piggyback on Cal's point. So basically, Flash, here's the problem. Fate will promote itself as like having 3 different routes. With the I think if you've heard the word routes in the past, I think the basic expectation should be that you can just watch any how you see fit.
It's like a JoJo's part.
Well, like not even like JoJo part suggests there's like a chronology to it and stuff. With Fate, I think you should probably like if there's gonna be different rounds, you should probably be like capable to just like hop into Heaven's Feel and just watch it on its own. but
about
it's not built like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm so glad we did not get fucking flashback diffed once.
I
Maybe
think
got it like once, and that was it.
I think if you have seen like I think Unlimited Blade Works is like necessary like material to watch before you see the Heaven's Feel trilogy.
It really is because stuff just kind of doesn't make sense if you don't have the context. For
I'll be honest, I
example,
think. Oh well, you first, my bad.
in the third movie, when he brings out that pendant, we have no context. Like we genuinely have no fucking idea where it is and it comes out of nowhere. For us, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's the fucking gem. A normal person is gonna be like, that doesn't make sense. Or the fact that Archer could give his arm to Shiro again makes sense because we know that's future Shiro, which they never even like say or like allude to really. A little bit, there are like parallels between them, but we barely
Yeah.
see Archer. So I feel like again, if you're watching this as like your first introduction to Fate, you're not gonna pick up on the parallels between them.
Yeah, dude,
And
they don't even
then
explain all the concepts well in this movie, much less like if you haven't seen the different routes.
it's because like we throw away the Archer plotline very quickly when Archer straight up says, "I can't deal with my petty squabbles or shit like that," right? And then, oh my god, again, I like these movies. I just feel like if you're gonna watch them, you have to watch the other series first.
Like, Hal, it's the lore, dude. You gotta keep up with the lore.
And listen, I like lore next to the next person, better than the next person, right? I love the Murder Jones lore when no one else did. But like
True.
at a certain point with this, You have to make it cohesive to the average viewer. And I just don't think this did it. Also, sorry, I
Wait,
have
hold up.
yeah,
Flash
go
was
ahead.
trying to say stuff
No,
like a minute.
I forgot what I
Flash.
was trying to say. It's been a minute.
real as fuck. Okay. I also have two things. Two. I have a statement and I have a question. My question is: has Berserker actually won a fight in these 3 series?
No.
Thank you. Potential
Okay,
Wait,
servant.
okay,
wait, wait, wait,
okay,
wait,
no, 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 no,
wait,
no, no.
wait, 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 wait. Kinda. He has like almost murdered Shiro like a few times.
Okay, I'm so sorry. He almost murdered the human. The human. Yeah.
Saber's human,
True.
technically.
Okay, no.
I-
I'm so sorry. Yes, he technically won in quotations, but really didn't because they retreated because he almost killed Shiro, and his master is kind of like, this shit's ass. I want to go.
May I please reference you each to the meme?
Yeah, the potential servant. You can put it on screen.
See, okay, I
That's
think he
cool.
works as a Maharaga. Okay, Maharaga does nothing except for get beat up and leaves.
Yuri,
I-
are you trying to
That's
say,
a benchmark.
Yuri, present your case
You
in
know?
the court.
They're cool. Like I will AE example. I know they lost that fight, but that fight versus Saber in that second movie, they pulled.
Okay, hold on. I want to say my statement was never that their fights weren't cool. I would argue he has one of the best fights, if not the best fight, in Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, he does.
And again, I
It's-
think he has
it's the
one of, if
problem
not the
of
best fight
he fucking
in this movie
loses
trilogy.
a lot.
He just doesn't do anything. That's my issue. Is that like he gives a spectacle, right? He has cool fights, but he low-key
They're
doesn't
potential
have.
servant.
Yeah, they're potential servant. They don't do anything. Like they just die. They're just there to have a cool fight and die in the most bullshit ways, by the way.
Yo, dude, they're
And
like
his
top
backstory
3
was just put
servants.
into his backstory was just like ash through,
They could have
bro.
won if they were handed a different class, dude. Trust me.
No, it was
Okay,
like,
wait.
yeah.
In his defense in the newest fight, okay, no, in his
Oh.
defense in all fights, he like basically stomped whoever he was going against that wasn't Gilgamesh.
But they
Did he though?
Yes,
I
he
don't know.
did.
Him and the Black Saber thing were like pretty toe to toe.
So Flash.
Okay, that's different. Wait, that's different.
Oh
So
my god.
Flash,
See,
do
okay.
you mean to say they have the potential to win?
It's different with Saber. Saber was fully incarnated. She was brought back to life.
Womp womp.
That's way different.
Okay, and was okay. So sorry. Wasn't Berserker also brought back to life, and Shiro killed him with
Yo,
a
dude,
fucking like
Okay,
12 killing sword?
No. Shiro does not count.
I'm so
So
sorry.
dude.
What do you mean they don't count?
Shiro beat Gilgamesh.
Okay, you know what? That's a good point. That brings up my second thing. Gilgamesh is kind of a bum. What the fuck
you know you're
has
not wrong.
Gilgamesh done? The first movie, first off, he doesn't even look cool. He looks like a dweeb in the first one whenever he puts his armor on and then loses.
I
The
actually
second
like
movie,
Gilgamesh.
he loses to fucking Shiro. You know who else lost to Shiro in Unlimited Blade Works? Fucking Ryder, okay? And in this third movie, bro aura farms a little bit, makes Sakura cry, talks to her when she's
And dies.
hallucinating and eating people, and then just fucking die. Bro's a bum.
I like him, dude. All the stuff that you said just makes me like them more. That's
You
funny as
know,
shit.
yeah,
Okay.
Cal, you just been spitting facts. I can't even lie.
Okay, I know Gilgamesh is like the biggest threat to show up in all of mainline Fate, but like y'all just don't know. Y'all
Oh
are
my
too
fucking-
uncultured.
I'm so
fucking-
sorry, bro.
Okay,
He lost to
okay.
Shiro. He got no dish by Sakura. Bro doesn't do shit.
It's because I think Gilgamesh should be potential servant. It's like if he wasn't holding back, if he wasn't so overconfident, like that's straight up his whole problem. If he just went in with his power, I can just like destroy everything that it touches, he would have won. But instead, he decides to talk. and
I'm gonna be
talk
real.
and
That's not even
talk
potential,
and
man. That's
talk.
just a character flaw, which is fine. Berserker doesn't even have a character. He's just a thing. He just exists. He literally doesn't have a personality. His only personality trait is protecting his master because like he
They're
sees
dark,
it as
dark.
like his child or something like that.
Cal, you're right. He is just a potential man.
He's a plot device.
I
You're
do
not
like.
wrong.
Okay, wait. Okay, I like the scenes where he tries to protect Ilya, like in Unlimited Blade Works when he lost like all his lives, but due to him wanting to like protect Ilya, he somehow gained another one. I really like that.
Once again, I'm not saying Berserker isn't cool. And once again, that fight was the best, arguably, in Unlimited Blade Works. He's just not a character, and he doesn't do shit.
Yeah,
Anyways.
he really isn't. If he had a different class, though.
Oh my fucking god.
I fucking hate that. If he had a different class, I fucking hate that shit, man.
Honestly, if everybody had a different class, this would have been
Yeah, like
different.
actually.
Even Saber?
Do you know how many different classes Saber has?
No, I
There's so
don't.
many better classes for her. Caster? Y'all don't even know anything about Castoria, bro.
Oh my
Y'all
fucking
don't
god.
know, man.
It's pretty funny.
That sounds like a fucking Disney theme park.
But still. Okay,
This
then.
sounds like
wait,
me
wait, wait.
talking about like
Okay,
my
no,
writer
from the
bullshit.
beginning, I've been saying Ryder was a good servant, and y'all doubted me.
Okay, yeah, Ryder
You know-
did kind of
okay,
pull up this
okay.
movie.
You know
Okay,
what?
wait,
You
so
know
good.
what? I will give you this one thing. Yeah, I was wrong about writer. Okay, I'll
Can you
admit that.
explain it like it
Okay.
happened with the movie? Basically, Sakura is Ryder's person. That they like. I think this is one case where I actually like the fact that there's like extra material in Fate, because in the extra material they show who like Shinji's like correct servant actually is. Do you know who this is, Flash?
Wait. Oh, wait. When you say his correct serve, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like the assassin that was going on?
I assume the one that
Did
he
y'all
would have
forget-
summoned if Sakura didn't summon them.
Yeah, like it's from like Fate
who?
Extra. Like it's this like buff pirate chick. Let me pull him up.
Wait,
Drake?
we could have had a buff pirate chick.
Are
Wait,
you talking about
hold
Francis
up!
Drake?
Oh my fucking god, Shinji, you fuck! I want to kill even more, you lucky fucking
Does she have pink hair
I think so. Yeah, Francis Drake.
and a scarf? Francis Drake.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
pull up an
my
image. I want to
God,
see
we
this
could've
shit.
had
I will put
P.
this in Dice
We
Gotcha.
could've
This is what
had
Shinji will have ended
P.
up with if they were the person to like summon. Look in the group.
We could have had P.
Where's an image?
Well, just like open the link.
No, I did. There's no image.
There is. I'm looking at it now.
It's
Just-
loading. It's
you just
loading.
gotta-
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Bro,
Shinji, you lucky
it's
bastard!
not loading for me. I think it's because I'm on phone,
It's
but it's
loading
just
for
like
me. It's already
Fine,
loading.
then
Damn.
I will post I will just post it on its
Damn.
own. Look here.
Damn. Damn.
oh shit.
They're hot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
hot.
gonna say she's kind of hot. But this,
hot,
I do
really.
want to state, since Shinji was naturally able to summon them, that means they're a horrible fucking person.
She's
Yeah.
a pirate, of course.
wait.
She's literally a
in-
pirate.
Yeah, like in Wiki, also known as the Devil.
Oh, okay, good to
The
know.
devil. I fucking love that. The devil.
No, but
They
Ryder,
vibe with Shinji. But no, yeah,
that's
getting back
scary.
into
I don't like that.
getting back into the main story, like you were saying, yeah, like when Ryder's provided with the correct person and like they actually have some good magecraft from the beginning, they can like do some shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even just
I-
that, like have competent allies as well. Shinji is kind of just dead weight.
What allies did
Yeah.
they have in the previous rounds?
Okay, no,
I guess
he
is the
literally
response.
is
Yeah.
dead weight.
Well, that's
The
what.
reason
Okay, I guess
why-
if she has allies, period.
Like, okay, she doesn't get mana from Shinji because Shinji doesn't have any, so she has to eat people, which makes her weaker than she should be, which is why she got no-diffed by that one teacher guy that one time, and no-diffed by well, not no-diffed, but beat by Shiro, because she was given, since Sakura had passed the thing on him.
They were on like servant hardcore mode.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of like how Saber got nerfed because Shiro didn't have a magic circuit.
Yes, exactly like that.
Oh,
He does have magic
okay.
circuits. He's mid garbage.
I approve of Shinji
like
slander
Shiro.
after the second movie.
I
Okay.
actually sort of have. Okay, Flash, you
I
mentioned
don't-
like some
I don't
stuff
hate. I don't hate Shiro actually.
No, I said
like,
Shinji. I
Oh,
said
yeah,
Shinji.
put
Are
me
you
in
gonna
there.
defend
I
Shinji?
actually, no.
No. Oh fuck. I don't
So,
know. How
like-
to act.
Okay, I'm gonna do the opposite of that. So last route, it ended with Sakura feeding him in the
Yeah,
hospital
like
after everything that happened.
Yeah.
Way too easily. He gets off way too easily.
no, wait, hold up.
in
I think
these-
it's more so a problem with the story. I think if you're gonna show that happen in Unlimited Blade Works and pose it as like a positive, I don't think you can have this happen in this movie.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I think you have to see as like two different timelines essentially. That
Pretty
like
much.
the
You
stuff
basically
that
have to have them as,
happened
like, two
here
different characters.
didn't happen. Like in my brain, Sakura having the Sakura did have this shit in the first movie, did she not? Isn't that why like the fucking black technical goo started attacking Rin? Or is that just caster shit?
You mean the
Black
fucking?
tentacle
You mean
goo?
the shadow, correct?
Yeah. Sorry, not the first movie, like the
Uh,
first like Fate Stay Night when like they were captured by Caster.
Oh,
That was just
Flash.
Caster.
Oh, that was just Caster? Okay then, whatever.
Okay, wait. Speaking of Sakura, I like her little squiggly guy. I like those.
I like her little tiny one, the one that was always scared the whole
Okay,
time.
Yeah, I like that.
That-
That
That was
represented
one
like the
good
small
time,
amount of
bro.
purity she had left, the real Sakura or whatever. Oh,
So,
also,
like-
is Shiro alive? I got really confused during the
Okay,
ending.
Okay, wait. Okay, okay. He's alive in the same way that Ichigo from Bleach is alive.
Go on.
So y'all know how Ichigo kind of like walks in and out of his body, so he's technically dead for that time because his soul is gone. It's like that, but permanent. Shiro's body
Okay.
died, so Sakura and Rain had to find him. Y'all know that doll thing they found?
Yeah.
It's made by like a really cool mage who has like a lot of relevance, but it didn't come up like at all, and it won't come up at all.
Sounds like fate.
Koko Eozaki. And so yeah, they put his soul in that doll.
Okay. Wait, so he's just a doll now? Does that mean he'll live forever?
He's a human doll thing. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm just asking this because it's like fate shit. Is it a scenario where he's just a doll, where like he's like genuinely just made out of like wood and shit or whatever? Or is it like one of the weird
Okay.
things? I saw in a different series where it's where over
could be
time the doll will
referenced.
become more human-like until eventually it's just
Okay.
a full human.
Y'all know how Rukia in Bleach gets like a semi-human body from Kisuke?
I'm gonna be real. I don't remember this
Right.
plot line that that Ichigo's dead.
I
I'm gonna
don't-
be
This is
real.
literally wait. This is literally how they like travel into the Soul Society. They like
I
exit
don't
from-
remember this. It's been
I don't
fucking
know
4
any of
years.
this.
Okay, so
Oh,
I think it was a mistake to like use comparisons, but like I'm getting what you mean. But
Okay, the body is semi-human. It has all the functions of a human body, but isn't a human body. So I'd assume that he's gonna like get old, age, and die. I say I assume because I don't know for a fact.
Fair enough. Also, why the fuck does Ryder get to live in this world, but not once did Saber get to stay? I think that's kind of bullshit.
Here's my guess. I think how it's supposed to work is that Sakura's final command seal was spent on, wasn't it like stay with Shiro and protect them?
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's the reasoning.
Okay, no, this was actually explained before. It was mentioned. I think it was like one-off, but they said that
Well,
servants can stay, but they'd be like normal humans, basically,
Okay,
at the
well,
end
I
of
have
the
no
wars.
clue.
Okay,
reason
yes,
why-
no,
the
this
rea-
was
wait,
stated,
wait,
but
wait,
you had to
huh?
wish it.
The reason why Saber couldn't stay, okay, Ryder still had magic left. She didn't like do her whole going all out on one single move like Saber does. Like Ryder still
Yeah,
had
but-
magic left.
But I know what you're talking about because this was in Fate Stay Night when the priest was explaining this to Shiro and stuff like that. But it was the fact that you had to wish it with the Holy Grail. That's the thing.
It's fate.
Oh my god. Okay,
Fate's
that can sum up
confusing,
all of
weird,
it.
and fuck.
I was gonna say, I think you're actually gonna know this, Cal, because of like what you said early in the conversation. But I just wanna I wanna pop quiz you really fast. Who is
Okay.
this dude?
Who is what, dude? Hold on.
I have a feeling.
Oh, that's the grandpa. That's the one that's
Okay,
been
then.
fighting the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's
Wait,
Bug
wait.
Dude.
Wait, what the fuck? Was I the only one who didn't fucking know that?
Well, okay, so
Yes.
when I first saw
was
it
like
and I saw
that.
his reaction, I was like, okay, so this guy's gonna have some like plot relevance. And then like towards
will
the
say.
end, it was really obvious it was him. I forgot a certain scene happened,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, it's him or some shit.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
just
catch it on my
thought it
first
was-
watch.
I just thought it was fucking like Shinji's fucking answer. That was it.
Well, I mean, it
Yes.
is.
Oh, that was
But
it. He said it's been like 2,000 years or 200 years or something like that.
He said 500, not 2,000.
Was it five?
What?
Okay.
This grail was promised to me 3,000 years. I will say, while I don't like the sexual stuff as a lore point, and I think Zoken is sorta undercooked in the movie specifically, they are sort of fun. So,
Oh no, they are. I think they're a really good antagonist. I think it was kind of a breath of fresh air to get a new antagonist
yeah, like
after the
well, I
first
mean,
two movies.
The entire reason this route is different is just because like Zoken stepped in.
Yeah, basically. My headcanon for the other two is that Zolkin just doesn't exist. That's my thing.
No, they exist. They just no.
He
It's like
does.
it's like canonically said that like Zoken just in the different routes that aren't this, Zoken just decided to wait on the next one.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
actually,
Wait, that's
Uh,
If he wasn't
crazy.
around- Also, if he wasn't around, Shinji wouldn't have the book because they wouldn't have a way to actually exchange command spells because
So he basically saw
he
how
made
boring.
those.
So he saw how boring the original series was and how. I can't think of a joke for the fucking Unlimited Blade War.
yeah, like an unlimited. It's sort of funny. An unlimited blade works. Yeah, Zoken's just around.
Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, like.
Also, who the
it's-
fuck was Assassin?
Okay.
Yeah. So how can I
Okay,
say
are we
this?
watching Fate Zero?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Okay, you'll
Oh.
find out next time around
So,
then.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
understood.
So I'll say this though. It felt like you had to know of Fate Zero or watch Fate Zero for these films. Am I not wrong to say this?
Maybe.
Did you?
Well,
I
like-
thought I was fine with it. I didn't. I feel like
Well,
the
here's the thing.
questions I had
They
were kind of
mentioned a lot of
explained.
shit, like Shinji's father. Like they mentioned like not Shinji's father. I mean the main fucking
Shiro.
Shiro's
Yuri
father.
Tsugu.
Yeah, it felt
Yeah,
like
they explained explained everything with him though.
They
Yeah.
did, but it just
I'm
I don't
Well,
know,
I
I
think
okay,
it's
so, like,
also so I think had we watched Fate Zero, it probably would have been better. However, through all the series that we've watched, I've been able to piece together this like half-made puzzle of like little bits of information we've been able to get, which I think was like, oh, okay, yeah, Ilya is like Yuri's daughter or some shit. Like I don't know the specifics, but like they were like they're connected in some way.
yeah.
So like that wasn't a surprise, but
That's yeah.
Losers. Imagine not
But
knowing the
Dad, you're gonna
specifics. That could
but
never
Dad,
be
you're gonna
me.
say though?
I was just gonna say, I think like them giving more context via Fate Zero doesn't make like, yeah, basically as you each have been saying, it doesn't make like, I think these movies like, as much as I don't like the lore shit, I think they like, in terms of the Grail conflict itself, I think each part is like explained behind.
Yeah. It just I don't know why to me. Like maybe just me.
Well, it's gonna, Fate Zero will be giving you more context. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I am excited to actually start watching that soon.
Okay,
So,
wait. Okay, so interesting thing. Something I found kind of funny. I've mentioned this. I've mentioned this like each time we talked about Fate. But like, okay, when Shiro saw Saber's face after she got turned into an altar, he was like, "Some Saber? Like that could have been literally like anybody else. There are so many people that look just like her."
Oh, that's right. So
Is
I have-
it?
so
Wait.
don't tell me
Wait. Sorry. What do you mean by that, Isaiah? What would you?
Oh my god,
Oh,
I've explained this each time.
I guess, but no. In Shiro's perspective, why would he not just assume it's Saber?
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't have assumed that it was anybody else, but it's just hilarious in retrospect. When you think about it, like, it could literally be, like, anybody. Her sister looks just like her daughter looks just like her.
I'm so sorry. Why would I'm so sorry? Are you the daughter of Saber that I don't know?
Like, there are literally, like, over 20 people who look just like Saber that I can think of off the top of my head.
Sweet. How many does Shiro actually know?
Yeah, that's my thing. Like I don't know why this was a point.
Hey, I feel like y'all literally are not listening to me.
I
I said it's interesting to me. Like, I'm not talking about, I'm saying, okay, it makes sense for Shiro. I literally said that earlier, but y'all aren't listening to me. It makes sense for Shiro to assume that
you know,
it's Saber.
okay, you know,
I just
speaking of
think it's
Saber,
funny in retrospect.
speaking of Saber, why the fuck could she not put that fucking mask back on? It was kind of cool.
I thought it looked dumb.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
I thought it looked cool, but I think listen, Berserker had to have a feat, okay? His feat was that he broke Saber's mask.
So he breaks what the mask is?
Oh god.
But like, okay then. Oh, it's like a dream reference. But I was there's like, let me just look at. Okay, so I must dedicate an entire section in this podcast to my goat, Kirei Gotemine.
Who?
I love the priest.
The
in this
priest.
movie.
Oh, the priest. Got it.
The priest did pull up today.
They
Priest
did
did
it.
pull up.
Right? Okay.
You're underselling it.
Okay.
The priest was
I'm
really
gonna
good.
say, I'm gonna fully admit I hated him in the first two shows,
Yeah.
but
Same.
I actually really liked him in this one.
The
Well-
first round, they're
I like
like
his
the
whole,
main
like-
villain. In the second round, they're like not supposed to be there because story. Now in this round, they actually have some room to like do shit.
Yeah, and I like his
100%.
whole thing where he was like, I wonder how dude's gonna feel after he kills everybody. Like, I think that was like really funny for like, first of all, how would he know he's gonna be dead? He's gonna be the first person dead, actually.
I
And
was-
Secondly, if he's not gonna be the first one, he's gonna be maybe the last. And bro's not gonna want to talk to him.
So pretty much, like, first, it was just sort of like, fuck it, we ball energy. They pull up on the mansion, like, fucking, throw Shiro in the window. Very, very funny stuff. Then, like, has, like, different clashes with, like, Assassin, stuff like that. Eventually kills Assassin, I'm pretty sure. Am I correct, Flash?
Didn't kill him. Like gravely
Sakura.
wounded him because Sakura ended up like killing
Oh,
him.
I'm sorry. Zoken died, like, 3 different times. My bad.
Yeah,
But, also sort of a complete with the movie, but then, dude then just comes back,
Yeah, I didn't get after Sakura. Okay, so the first time I kind of got it, right?
I
I was like, this is fine. Then Sakura fools on kills him. And then he's just back as like his little worm thing.
Hey, if you want me to be very honest, I think Kirei should have like been provided the kill. That's just me. I think, but then like, dude, Kirei like comes back, in like the final battle between them and Shiro, and then has like a really cool like fisticuffs match that I really like.
Yeah.
I also they basically explain like Kotamine's like I just like Kotamine is the sort of villain that I like where there's a reason behind the fact that they're evil, and it'll be consistent and it makes sense, but it doesn't stop them from being evil. So like Kirei's bid essentially is that like they're like a person who like grew up in the church, they know what good is and they want to be good, but the problem is that like Kirei's like just definitionally like a sociopath, psychopath. They can't be good. Not like a
Shiro.
yeah. So pretty much, this series is like, and by the way, we see this more in Fate Zero, but pretty much, Kirei's progression will be that when they're finally in like this series, they still want to do good in some sense, and they want to like find what good is, but that is via themselves being like as malicious as possible. And they say, I don't know, Flash, like this is, and I guess this is up to you each. I find like the question they pose to Shiro in the finale, I actually really like it, where they're like, yo, dude, hypothetically, we don't know if when this creature is born from like basically this massive egg, if it's gonna necessarily be like pure evil. Because like, if it's born pure evil, will it even know if it's evil? And that
Yes, the
sort of
serial
stuff.
killer analogy you gave earlier on. Is the child of a serial killer inherently evil or should be represented for the sins of their father or something like that?
And like with this like creature that's getting born via like the shadow and the grail and this bullshit, naturally it's like it's bad that it's gonna be born in general because like isn't it gonna like kill a bunch of shit if it's born? It was something like that. I think like
It's gonna
initially
kill everybody.
well, like
What
okay,
was
not
that,
even
by the way? What was it?
Dude, I'm pretty sure it was like Ein Grimanu, the manifestation of all humans evil.
I don't know
That's
who that
pretty
is,
much
but
how it
okay.
explained, right?
when they I
You
said this is
don't
like
listen to the.
this is like back to my lore point. So basically, it's like said in a one-off line when they explain the Grail. They're like, yeah, actually, you see in a previous Grail conflict, this dude, what are they flash like Angira, fucking Ma
Ein
something.
Grimanu.
Yeah, like, this dude comes up and they're supposed to, I believe, be the reason that like the Grail is corrupted. I think.
I vaguely remember this. I don't know, dude. They really throw like 1,000 plot points at you sometimes, and I'm kind of like, I don't know which ones are going to be important and which ones aren't.
No, same.
But still, yeah, I really like just the final. I know some who have like read the visual novel have said like they don't like it as much because like it doesn't go as in depth, and I think that's just like a general problem with the movies. They can't like explore stuff as much. But I think with like what it is, I like it.
Oh wait, yeah, that reminds me. Well, okay, this has nothing to do with what you were saying, but you can we continue first, so I can do my thing.
I'm just trying to think if there's like more characters I want to like. But yeah, I really like Kirei
Glaze.
Kokumin. Yeah, basically. Zoken's like funny. Yeah, no, I think that's generally it.
Okay, so I like how Shiro gets his power way better in this one instead of just being like oh, you can do that? I think I can do that too. Let me try. Like instead of that, I like it better that like he actually uses the memories from Archer's arm in order to like
Yeah.
learn how to do this stuff. I think that's
Yeah,
like
I
way
like
more
that.
interesting.
Mhm.
It
Well,
also
I'm
covers the
pretty sure.
drawbacks of him losing his
Yeah.
memories.
I think this is unironically like probably the most powerful version of Shiro, and had like he survived his normal body and been able to gradually use Archer's arm over time. I think yeah, it would have been the most powerful version of Shiro outright.
I like credit to the movie. I want to say like some more positive stuff along on it. As I said, there's like a ton of good character moments.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
individually, like I think I like Sakura's romance with Shiro. I like the sisterly stuff with like Rin and Sakura. I like Saber's like corrupted dark arc where like they gotta basically like Shiro's gotta free him from it.
I'm sorry, I have beef with
Okay,
this. I actually have beef with this. Hold on.
I also
So
have beef with something too.
so I watch these on Disney Plus. Okay.
Really?
Well, because the movies are on Hulu, and then I have like the Hulu extension thing, so I watch it on Disney Plus.
Imagine
Anyways,
seeing this next to Mickey Mouse, bro. That's insane.
the
that's
second movie right
Absolutely
after
wild.
right after Mulan. Anyways, so when you watch stuff on streaming, there you know how like it'll put like a little like image on the screen like that's normally in the movie, right? While it's
Uh-huh.
like loading. In it had an image that never fucking happened of Saber, and this is the third movie of Saber in like her normal like form. And I thought like we were gonna have like a Saber resolution because of this, and it just never happened. She just died, and I was like,
Yeah,
"What the
okay,
fuck?"
wait. Yeah, I don't know. But
Sorry, that
fun
was my
fact,
beef. Oh my god.
y'all know how y'all know how Saber has like what is it called? I think it's called an ahoge. That's like that one piece of hair in anime characters, like
Yeah,
where
I
it
know
just
what you
sticks
mean.
up.
Oh, where
It's
like
a
they're
little, yeah,
pure or whatever.
Like
I
their
know
little,
what you.
it's like a little antenna.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. If you look at what's her Frances Drake, she has if Saber loses hers, she turns into her alter form, which I think is really
Oh
funny.
yeah. I know what you mean. The fucking the carnival bit. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
do we?
But, okay.
I'm so sorry. If we're gonna watch any shit past like Fate Zero, we gotta watch fucking Get some Carnival, dude.
I'm down for that. Sorry, I haven't been talking about this. Like, I like this movie. It's I like a lot about it. It's just I don't know. I
I
like
will
Faith.
say it's more Ilya feels sort of, or Ilya feels like this. I don't know. Maybe you all felt different. I'm willing to be like have different opinions on it. I think Ilya was sort of undercooked, especially at the finale
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
the
yeah.
finale,
I have,
she
I
kind of
have a
just
whole
showed
different
up in
perspective.
like the robe and was like, "I will fix everything" or something like that. And I
Bro,
was
that
like,
robe has so much
"Okay."
lore.
I
Okay,
was
wait. My problem with Ilya
Oh my fucking god.
is the fact
Just
that
that fucking
okay,
a single fucking bug has so much lore. Is that just
if
You know,
okay, no, if okay, no. Ilya was an actual child, this could be excused.
yeah,
She's like 18
yeah.
or something, 18, 19.
I did want to have it said
Yeah,
in the
he's
voice chat when they say like, what
I'm
did
your
they
older
say
sister.
specifically? No, the fucking
She
when they
said,
like with Rin, you know the line.
"Oh, wait, you're talking about when she was like, after you cut off her head, you can violate her body." That
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah, I sent
bro,
that. I sent it when
bro,
that
that
happened.
was so out of fucking
when
pocket.
they're 18, that makes it bad.
okay, so
I
my
I
problem with
was
Ilya is her like flip flop and like how she
Yeah, like
feels about things. Like if she was an actual child, and like that'd be fine. She is
yeah.
older than all of them, except for
No,
the
I'm
servants,
so sorry. I
obviously.
completely forgot about the violate scene. That because I sent the video when it came up because it caught me so off guard. Because again, this was like
I brought
towards the
this up
beginning of the
before.
first movie. So first off, I didn't know how raunchy it was gonna be, right? I was going off it was gonna be like the same as the other two, where it's like there's definitely explicit moments, but it's like typical explicit anime shonen moments, and then this one was just straight up porn. Like it was just straight. You could tell it was based on
Yeah.
a fucking porn game.
Yeah.
But it was
Uh,
like, oh my god, it was so bad. Also,
I,
there's no Elia route, right? That does make sense because they're
no,
technically
there
like
is
brother
none.
and sister, even though it's
So
canon in this
There is
universe.
none.
But it's like, you know,
There is
so
I
none.
now
don't think
we
we've
have
had
to
a good Ilia in any of these besides maybe Limited Blade Works. But she's not even like a good character in that. We just get like a backstory and then she dies.
So am I
Like,
right to say the best ending, unironically, is 8006?
I think yeah.
Okay,
By the way, when they
objectively,
say
sure.
yeah, like yeah.
Because like
yeah, I actually like this ending.
think about
Okay,
it. Shinji died, everyone lived. Like what's
Well,
wrong
everyone
with
of
that?
well, I
importance.
mean that's kind of what happened in this movie. If anything,
No
I
no
think
no.
this movie has the better ending.
Like a
No no no.
couple.
No no. Ilya lived in the Ilya lived in 2006.
Did she? I don't
Yeah, she
remember
did.
that.
Yeah.
I
She was
kind of just
there.
I just remember her death being a canon event.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't die. Fuck, Berserker did, but no, she didn't die. Archer died in that ending though. Like
Oh,
straight up.
that's right. She like got sick out of nowhere. That was never
Yeah.
explained.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it kind of was this time.
I'm
She's
so
the
sorry. I'm
Grail.
so sorry,
She is the
Isaiah.
Grail, bro.
Midway through watching that one, let me go watch the 3 movies, and then I'll come back to the series.
But yeah, no, like
Okay,
like
I
it's.
suppose.
I don't know this.
Suppose.
I don't know. I even know 2006 was a snore fest to get through, and had the best ending I think between the three of them.
I can see what
I
you mean.
I,
I'm not
I
sure
can
if I
definitely see
agree,
it.
but like
I'm
Unlimited
realizing
Blade Works has the
I don't
worst
think
ending because it has me longing for more, and it just ends, and I'm not satisfied.
okay, I'll say
The
this
fir-
movie does just sort of end too. Just
Yeah, but
I
I
realize I
don't
don't
long for more. Like there aren't like
but, like
extending plot points where I'm like I gotta know more. Like the
okay,
second
no.
movie, I'm longing for more. I want to see their adventures. This movie is kind of like okay, they live happily ever after, right?
Actually,
That's
no.
my
There's
thing.
there's something I still want from this movie. I want more
There's
human
also
writer.
something I want.
well, I
Yeah, she was
mean,
kind of hot
at that
in the
point,
turtleneck.
She was hot.
okay then.
What I want is more Taiga Fujimura because she is my goat.
I felt so bad for
I will
Yeah.
Taiga.
stand for more of her.
I think Taiga just thought she ran away.
Yeah.
Like this ending scene where she's like, when is he coming back? It's been a year or something like that. I felt so like bad for Taiga.
They tell him like did they tell her she's dead or do they just like half expect
Okay,
like oh she's gonna
They probably
believe that
told
she's gonna run away.
her that like she's on a trip or some shit. I don't know.
because okay, they were looking for him a body, so that means that they like knew that he was gonna come back once they found what they needed. So it would make sense to say that oh he's on a trip or something, not he's dead. Because then it would be weird. Like, is that Shiro? I thought he was dead. You know,
That would be a
since
funny
she
bit
doesn't know
though.
about Magecraft, it wouldn't be able to be explained.
But still, yeah, like I think, as said, I think even if it doesn't make you want to have more, I think the story just sort of is just like I I was not, I guess not blindsided because, like as said, you can like explain it all rationally, but it does feel like it. You can tell it's a movie and it needs to wrap itself up. I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will
so
say this,
like,
I think the movie format is really good for Fate. I think had a Limited Blade Works been a movie, it would have been better, in my opinion. Like with because this one had the best pacing, like by far.
Yeah.
Like
okay, like, well, I don't know if well, I agree with you, but I think like, yeah, if you don't have
Wait,
like a base series to like explain all the stuff like we said, you really,
then this movie wouldn't make much sense.
yeah, like.
this is true. I really you know what? I need to find someone to just sit down and watch it that has never experienced Fate. That's
my God,
open minded because
yeah,
there's a full on rape scene in
please.
there. So like I need someone who like
No,
understands
I'm totally
anime.
getting what you mean. Just make a person watch it as like the first phase
Yeah.
to even make sense.
And to see like what their reaction is and what questions they have, like what makes sense, what doesn't make sense.
I can think of someone. Our favorite artist.
Okay,
I
then.
wouldn't be surprised if they've already watched it, to be honest. But anyways, we'll see.
Okay, did y'all notice that Medusa started winning when she started doing Medusa things? You know?
You know, dude,
So-
when
Yeah,
they,
the
yeah,
fucking like turning people to stone that she hasn't done in any of the other series.
yo, dude, when they actually have a mount,
When she actually, okay, wait.
road.
Did y'all notice that, like, when she stopped trying to like fight Saber head on, like a servant who has a sword and her whole thing is agility, instead of like trying to fight Saber head on, she started using like sneak attacks and stuff. She started winning.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking
Like,
of
she
that,
started actually
Assassin was
using her
cool as fuck.
brain.
Assassin
Oh,
was
yeah.
like awesome, and I would argue he had like the second best fight with what the fuck,
Ooh.
Spearman? I can't remember
I
his
mean,
name.
each of them Lancers
Lancer.
battle.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest, I still I still love Lancer a lot after this film.
I love how
Lancer's
little
so fucking
relevance
good.
he has all the
Uh,
time, bro.
Yeah.
He just shows up occasionally and
I
does
think from like
something.
what I've heard, and maybe this is wrong, but like from like what I've heard, like Assassin versus uh, Assassin's like conflict with like in the beginning. That's supposed to be like the intro to like the that route. Like, it's supposed to basically happen and be like a weird like why the fuck did that happen? And I don't know. I think that's really cool. I think Lancer's battle with Assassin is really cool. I think all of like Assassin's battles are pretty cool to be honest. I think the battle like Archer's battle with Assassin is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think
okay,
Kirei's battle
Oh,
with Assassin is pretty
actually,
cool.
I
fuck,
like how
you
Medusa was just
reminded
like
me.
holding him. Medusa just showed
Rin,
up. And
Rin was
Rin?
fucking stupid for one fucking thing. So
What?
Archer's fucking death.
Oh
when
yeah.
when fucking
Oh
Archer
my
told Rin
God.
run away. What the
She
fuck? did
hid behind a
do?
tree.
What the
They hid behind a tree, bro.
She
Oh, did they? I
ran
didn't. I didn't pick. I
Archer,
didn't notice
and
this.
then instead of fucking running away like Archer fucking told you, that's
Wait, that's
I
kind
got
of funny.
so pissed when I saw that.
Oh yeah, that's
God.
another thing. What you call it? Again, if you didn't watch Unlimited Blade Works, you wouldn't know. When Archer's like, "I'm not a heroic spirit," like, and they just never explained that in this movie. I just realized that's never brought up ever again, and no one,
Okay, this is
because he's just like, "I'm not a heroic spirit. I'm not pure like the others," which again makes sense because he's like whatever the fuck he is, right? But
he's a counter guardian.
yeah, counterguarding it, whatever. But again, it's like if you've never seen it before, doesn't make sense. You're like, oh wait, why isn't he pure? Oh, he's dead. Okay, I guess we never find out.
Okay, that whole thing irritated. He told all of them to run, and they stood there for a good like 5 seconds just staring at. Then they ran behind a tree. Then okay, as soon as Assassin disappeared, she came out from behind the tree. Assassin didn't they didn't know what Assassin did. He just disappeared. For all they know, he could have been hiding in a tree waiting for them to come out.
Oh god.
Like they're just dumb. It's the worst.
Oh
But,
god. That was.
I guess final
I
stuff.
couldn't take his death serious.
There's a couple one-off points I want to mention. I think if you have the lore excluded, I think it really does feel like the main character just pulled up a bunch of plot MacGuffins to win.
Yeah.
I think
Hold on. I'm so sorry. Were noble phantasms ever explained?
they're just like the cool super move that they have.
Not
I don't know.
really.
Dude.
Yeah, no, wait. In the other ones, it's kind of explained what they are. I don't think noble phantasms were once explained in this movie trilogy. They just happen.
Let me see.
Like I said, I don't like how Zoken dies 3 separate times, and I think each death is like worse than the previous.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think it would have been great if Kirei would have just exorcised him.
Like actually, and then like Sakura's like, okay, like I don't like it as much, but I can like sort of see it. Then they just like turn into a worm and like rocks fall, Zoken dies.
Yeah, I was like, again, the second death, I was kind of like, okay, this makes sense for like a story perspective. Like Sakura's like killed her brother, now he
Yeah,
killed
like,
her
yeah.
grandfather, and now like she's like free, and now she doesn't know where to like what to do with this freedom.
Yeah.
And again, he just shows up out of fucking nowhere. We have like a flashback scene that like reveals that he's the fucking like person who originated the Holy Grail Wars, and then fucking falls in a lava pit and dies.
Yo, bro thinks they're William Afton.
Literally.
So
So who
y'all-
was in a death
okay.
battle? William Afton or is
True. I
Zokin.
always come back.
Zokin, just straight up Zokin.
Nah,
No,
dude,
he always
F
comes
world
back.
goes
Comes back, though.
F world goes crazy, dude.
Okay, but okay. Ignoring, I hate FNAF world scaling. Okay, but back to what I was saying. Speaking of scaling, so y'all know that sword that Rin had, the one that like gets like infinite mana from like
The
infinite
multiverse.
infinite.
Once
bullshit
like,
sword.
I was watching enough Fate to just like go, okay, this is happening.
Yeah,
Fun
like actually.
fact, Sailor Moon does something similar to that, which is why she's like, which is why she's as strong as she is, which means Rin versus Sailor Moon win.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
actually really funny.
Yes, you count. Yeah.
Wait, I just realized this also what Shiro's powers were never explained, that he can copy fucking shit, or that he can make weapons that he's seen. So the fact he's
Like-
able to manifest this sword doesn't actually make sense.
Wait a
You're
second.
questioning
Wait a
this
second.
now.
Wait
You're-
a second. Wait. Okay. He just.
No,
did
I'm
he
not
like
questioning it.
Saber, bro.
Sorry.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Did he just not like Saber? 'Cause, okay. He used Rule Breaker.
Yes!
Sakura was-
Yes, I thought of this
So
too.
he could have used that on Saber to free her.
That's
So
literally
Saber-
what I thought. I thought of that like when he pulled it up and used it on Sakura. My first thought was, why didn't he use it on Saber?
Okay, no. My first thought
I'm sure
before,
there's some-
no, my literal first thought, like when Rule Breaker came up, I'm like, okay, Shiro can use that. He didn't use it until the end.
Fans of Fate, if you want to post like a 5-paragraph comment to up engagement to explain this, we'll appreciate it.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna read it, by the way. I hope you know. Anyway.
I'll read it.
I'll read it.
I don't read it because unlike Cal, I actually care about you all,
I'll
especially
read
you.
it. I'll read it in a funny voice.
But still.
That'll be a
so,
Patreon exclusive.
Patreon, you'll hear my voice. Yeah.
Also,
pretty much.
Hold on, DeadFun. I want to say this because you said I'm only like now questioning it. It's not that I'm questioning it. It's
No,
the fact that
question it.
okay, I thought
It's
you
not like it's not like it's not like me trying to backhand it at you. I think it's correct to question. So like,
because like the issue is, again, I watched the series before this, so the fact that Shiro could do this makes sense to me because his powers were explained in a limited blade work. But in this, like, again, he pulls out the fucking noble phantasm out of nowhere. And like, again, if you've never watched it before, you're like, wait a minute, why does he have the caster thing that was used once?
yeah.
And I don't what you call it, and was like an off. Also, I don't know how Shiro knew that Rule Breaker could like do shit, because like when Rule Breaker comes out, like Shiro acts like he's seen it before. He said, "Saber, watch out! That's bad."
Okay, so here's another thing that isn't really explained much. He can semi-sort of tell what a sword can do just by the sheer fact that it's sword.
Yeah,
That's
But
like his
again-
whole thing.
but again, was explained in Limited
Yes, it
Blade
makes
Works and not in this one.
Yeah, basically. Okay,
Yeah,
like-
I did a little research on it, and like some comments were like, "Yo, dude, you gotta watch each Fate route. Like, you know, you gotta watch the first one, then Unlimited Blade Works, then Heaven's Feel." And it's like, yo, dude, this isn't like this is so dumb.
Okay, that order isn't wrong because
But it's
we
dumb.
understood what was
It's-
happening.
Okay,
I think
you.
it's dumb,
I'm
but
so
it has
sorry.
to
It,
be like,
the only reason that order isn't wrong is because of quality. Because if you watch Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel, Fate Stay Night's gonna be a miserable fucking watch. Like, I think I said it during Unlimited Blade Works. Had we watched Fate Stay Night last, I don't think I could have finished it. I would have been like actually miserable, even more miserable than I was watching
You
it.
know,
It was in no
yeah,
way good.
yeah. I can't even say much else.
Guys, we should watch Fate Stay Night now that we have the context of the other
No.
two. Because
You could
fun
not force
fact,
me, gun to my head, you could
Stay-
not force
the
me.
first series actually still doesn't make much sense if you don't know the shit from Heaven's Feel.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Shiro know that Archer is him?
No, he does. Wait, does
No.
he? I don't know.
I don't
What I
think
can
so.
assume that if he does is because of the arm flashback memory stuff. That's the only thing
Okay.
that could maybe happen. But us as the audience don't know that Archer's from the future, right?
This leads to my second question about Ren. You think she figured it out?
I think she did because of the pendant, because
think
that's how
also-
like she fully figured out the first series. But again, it was just never brought up, which I guess is fine because again, that was the plot point of Unlimited Blade Works, right? But again, that means you have to watch Unlimited Blade Works before you watch this.
Yeah, basically.
God, you'd be so confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a sequel to this episode as we're gonna have a guest on the podcast that only watched the
Okay.
Heaven's Feel movie, and we're gonna quiz them on it and see and answer their questions.
Pretty much. Movies are good. It feels like I've been sort of negative this entire broadcast, but like, I think like they're like generally like on a good day I'll say 4 out of 5. On a bad day I'll say 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think they're just a 4 in my eyes.
Actually, no, I actually rated them on Letterboxd. I gave them all 3s. I think they're all
Same.
on. Yeah, they're all 3s. I think. I will say this. I do think as a movie trilogy, it's very good in the sense of like I think all of them like I don't think they did great in quality at all as like the
Fate
movies went on.
media, they
Yeah.
are good, but
Yeah.
as
As standalone
movies,
movies, they're not good. Like in like
Yeah.
but like in like you said, Fate media, like the quality doesn't degrade at all. I can definitely see like where the meme like Fate has no budget came from in like these movies and such.
Unlimited
Um,
budget works.
Yeah, unlimited. Oh yeah, I haven't heard that one in a while. Unlimited budget work.
Okay,
But
so,
Like that's pretty much all I have to
y'all
say
have-
on this movie series.
Okay, y'all literally have no idea how happy I was to see Medusa actually do stuff. I actually started yelling out loud when she started doing things.
Flash is
Like,
screaming like, "Yeah,
I was because
Yes.
Flash has been like defending Medusa since I want to say like the first series, and say like guys, just
Day
wait,
one.
just wait.
We each have like favorites. Mine are like Kirei and Sasaki.
My favorites are still Lancer and Hercules.
I think mine is Lancer and Archer. I still think Archer is really cool. I think I know it's like future Shiro, but I just love the power
Oh, no,
set.
Lancer
I love
is
just
Fine.
making.
cool.
I think you can like
You know, I
Shiro.
mean-
Shiro's like a fine MC.
No, I mean,
Shiro's
no,
fine.
no.
He's just really okay. I think it depends on the series. I think Shiro was really good this series. I found him
Yeah.
god awfully annoying in the first series. I wanted him to just die. In the second series, it was like ups and downs. I think Shiro's character got better with each series.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I don't like Shiro in the first series. His first series character flaw is that he cares too much. That was literally his whole thing.
And also the flashbacks made like half that series was just
Okay.
flashbacks.
We
man.
only have one. I'm so happy about that still.
Do you have favorites too,
Mm.
Flash?
Uh,
You're gonna say
my
like
goat
fucking.
Medusa, obviously.
I was gonna say you're gonna say like fucking Medusa and Taiga.
Those are my goats.
Oh, I
okay?
love Rin. I'm so sorry. I thought Rin. I was so stressed out for Rin. This one for like okay. In the last episode, DeadFun, you had mentioned that like Shiro kind of won in Unlimited Blade Works because like he didn't really lose anything, and then I think you made a comment that like he loses basically everything in this movie trilogy. So it's like I thought Rin was going to die at multiple points, and I was so stressed out because I like Rin. Out of the 3 love interests, Rin's my favorite.
Oh, I thought Sakura would have died.
I honestly Sakura's my least
I mean,
favorite. I'm gonna be real. Even after this movie, Sakura's my least favorite.
I think for me it goes from best to worst. Rin, Sakura, Saber.
Really? Wait.
yeah,
Really?
for me it's Rin, Saber, Sakura. Rin being on top, Sakura being bottom.
I think with me it goes. I think it's okay. I'm gonna say Artoria. By the way, I'm just to like. I am gonna say like the name they have. But I think it's Sakura, Artoria, Rin. I think.
Damn, these are completely different.
Okay. I prefer Rins and then Saber and then I just don't.
I don't like Sakura.
I don't know what it is about Sakura. I don't know what it is about her. I just don't.
I don't vibe. Okay. Sakura has a nice story. I like her story, right? But it's like as like a romantic interest, I see the
That's
chemistry,
the
but
way
it's
to
like
put it.
I just don't vibe with it. I also don't vibe with Sakura. I didn't like her in Unlimited Blade Works. I didn't really like her in Fate Stay Night. I remember. Okay, fun fact. So when I watched Unlimited Blade Works, I had a friend who for like 4 years was practically begging me to watch the rest of Fate. But when I first like said, "Are there sequels to it?" He said, "No, there are different routes, and it's basically like the same story like diverged on." And I remember he said one of them is we follow Sakura. I remember my exact reaction was Sakura, the bitch that didn't do anything and like disappeared midway through. Why do I want to watch a series of Sakura? And yeah, my point still stands. So why would I want to watch a series
Okay,
about
then.
Sakura?
Well, I mean, you just did, and you said it was like
Okay,
3 so
I
I
think
don't
it,
know.
I think it was interesting this time around since she was like an eldritch demon. I think that was cool.
An
If it was
Eldritch
just normal
Explorer.
Sakura, if it was just normal Sakura and we were just following her, I wouldn't want to watch that. That'd be depressing, bro.
Oh, also, I hope you know my friend didn't sell it on me because how I thought
No,
they meant it.
You did mention this in a previous Fate episode.
Did I?
You've done
Okay.
this
Did.
spiel.
Yes, I
Okay.
was there.
I don't remember this because I was gonna say I thought it was like we were gonna see it from the perspective of Sakura. Like I thought it was just gonna be Unlimited Blade Works, but seeing what Sakura was doing during Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, wait, I think it's
Okay.
interesting. We actually got to hear what Gilgamesh said to Sakura. He just said, "Kill yourself now." Then left.
Wait, did he? I wait. When did we hear this?
This time,
Yeah.
Like,
When
this
did
is
this
the
happen?
second one,
It
the
did
second
come up.
movie, I think. He just-
I don't
it's like
I don't remember
It's like
hearing what
when,
he
I
when
said.
remember, yeah.
Gilgamesh killed when Gilgamesh got killed, it's like I told you to kill yourself.
Oh, I guess. Okay,
Yeah, I
fair
remember,
enough.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Sorry, I was
Oh,
too
yeah.
flabbergasted that Gilgamesh was like being a bum again. I was like, okay.
That man's always a fucking bum. I'm gonna be honest.
Anyways, we good?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know the lore.
I guess my final thoughts are Gilgamesh is still a bum and Hercules and Lancer are still goats.
I agree with this.
Hercules is
Also,
the temple
Flash.
servant. They
Yeah.
suck. They suck the most.
Okay, last point.
But
Flash, you
Gilgamesh
keep
is smart
saying that we don't know the lore. You're the type of person that like does feats in writing, which is the type of feats you hate, by the way. I want to state where it's like feats that were said and never shown.
Anyway, bye guys. Bye.
Okay, no. When I say the
Yeah, that's
when I
done.
say the lore,
Sorry, Isaiah, you don't get to.